guys played hard. We were in position, great position tonight. Against the world champs, we missed some opportunities. Had good looks, got stops. Just couldn't score the ball there the last 5 minutes.
Was it just fatigue and the number of minutes catching up to those guys?
I don't know if it's fatigue, but we are playing JB and Dorian past their limit. Minute-wise, this is almost another 40-minute night for those two. But they're not complaining. They're fighting. They're trying to do everything they can to help the team win. It's a game. We get stops. We have good looks. We just missed some threes there, wide open.
Marquese was just in here, and he said that it sucks that so many guys are out around the league, and you guys obviously especially. But it's a great opportunity for other people coming in like he is. How do you, what do you tell these guys about? I mean, they know it's a 10-day deal, but who knows what can happen after that? How do you communicate that with them? What's ahead?
Yeah, I think you give them a fair opportunity to fight, and the last 2 games they did. For the guys, this is their second day or their second game. Theo and those guys, Chris, they did everything they could. And for the new guys, B. Knight and George, they just got to get their feet settled. Unfortunately, they're on a clock. It's only 10 days. I don't know what the rules are, but if you can bring them back another 10 days. So we'll see, who makes that. But again, against the world champs, depleted or not, we were in the game, and those guys fought. The ball just didn't go our way tonight.
When you go to those super small lineups, is there something you're looking for from the opponents or the way that your team is matching up with theirs?
Yeah, well, they went small, and they got 2 all-stars, and 2.5 Cousins is 1, 2, so 3. Chris, he knows how to play, and so if you're going to double, you can't be big because there's no way you can get to the rotations to their shooters. So we tried to match them, and we got stops. It's a 5-point game. We just can't get to the paint, and we can't finish, or we couldn't make an open shot tonight.
Are you all surprised about DeMarcus turning back the clock like you did?
No, he's been playing well for them, and again, he got off to a quick start, and then he was able to score in the post. We got to do a better job there, but he scored when he had the opportunity to.
Will everybody travel to Utah?
You got to go through protocol first. So for me to give you the truth, I don't know. So that's the honest truth, is you got to wait to see who clears protocol tonight and tomorrow, and then they'll be allowed on the plane.
Okay, thanks,
Thanks.
Coach.
Thank
We
you.
can poll the room here. Do you guys need?
What's the whirlwind of the past week been like for you?
I mean, I've been in so many new situations in such a short amount of time. I'm kind of just used to it. I think just as I'm getting older, just starting to take advantage of every opportunity, really not thinking too much about it, just going out there and playing as hard as I can. And I feel like my role is pretty simple, set good screens, roll to the basket, play defense and rebound, and I think all of those things are controlled by my energy and effort. So, it's not really that hard for me. I think the biggest thing for me was just sitting at home watching everybody else play, and missing it and feeling like I could contribute and be somewhere and be myself. So, I'm just thankful to be here and, taking every day at a time.
How much do you know of like the terminology or, Theo was in here the other day, said they're calling plays, and he's like, I don't know what they're calling.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's once you realize what they're saying, it's all the plays are kind of the same as other teams and things like that. It's really just the names. The basic motion of each play is kind of similar to double drags and, the delay actions and things like that. It's like you said, just really figuring out the terminology. It's not really the play itself. I think it's just realizing what's being called when. But like I said, just trying to take it one day at a time. And, the coaches are walking us through the plays after walkthrough and things like that, trying to bring us up to speed as fast as possible.
Well, when did you find out that Dallas was your landing spot, and what was the process like of getting here as fast as you could?
So I had a workout here maybe like 2.5 weeks ago. But they obviously don't have any roster spots, so it's kind of just sitting at home figuring out what was my next step. And honestly, I don't even know what day of the week it is, but it was the day before the game, 2 days before the game, my agent had told me that there was a possibility that they might need me, with all the COVID stuff going on, but they weren't 100% sure at the time. And then, being 2 hours behind, I just happened to wake up early the day before the game, and he texted me, he was like, they're bringing you in today, have all your stuff ready, they're gonna book you a flight. And took myself to the airport and got here at like 12:30 a.m. in the morning and had to wake up the next morning and go get ready for the game.
That's great. So home was on the West Coast?
Yeah, I was in Sacramento.
Gotcha. And now looking ahead, you guys are going to go play on Christmas night.
Mm-hmm.
What were your Christmas plans before you now have a game to play?
I was just going to spend it with my family. I think that was going to be the first Christmas I was at home, since I was in high school. And, I think it's okay. It's part of the business, something that you kind of take with a grain of salt. I'm thankful to be playing again, whether it be on Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, this is our job and this is what we get paid to do. So, we're going to go out there and do it to the best of our ability.
This whole thing is playing havoc with the NBA, but from your point of view, it's got to be like a pretty good opportunity.
Absolutely. It's a blessing in disguise. It sucks that a lot of people are going through it and a lot of people are, not being able to participate and play, and I know they want to. But like I said, just taking it one day at a time and making the most out of this opportunity that I have while I'm here, just to show what I'm capable of doing and that I'm healthy and can contribute.
Very awesome. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
What's the vibe like with, you got so many guys out, so many new guys that you probably didn't even know 48 hours ago. And
yeah.
What's it been like?
It's a lot of positive energy, actually. A lot of guys coming in. We all think we can win still, That's just the mentality in the locker room. The new guys, they don't know as many, sets and everything, so it's hard to get in the rhythm as a team. So, it's just, a lot of positive energy, just, trying to keep things going, trying to keep, the guys who've been here in a good rhythm. We can't, use this and use it as an excuse. We got to keep going. The game's still going to come. The record's still going to, continue to tally up. So we just got to keep playing. That's pretty much it.
You got 37 minutes tonight. Do things feel different now than they did at the start of the year for you?
Yeah. It's a new team, a new system. The guys that were here already, they had, they had a good bond and chemistry and everything. I was just trying to figure out how to fit in there, figuring out how, I can, change my game, alter it a little bit, and just still do what I do. And, I'm still getting there. Still a few things I got to learn, and I'm just going out there really at the end of the day trying to play as hard as I can, through mistakes, through positive things, just keep getting better.
Have you met everybody that's now on the roster before you got here?
Pretty much, I knew pretty much everybody, guys just around the league playing basketball for so long, you go run into almost everybody. I've been in the league 5 years now, 4 years of college, so I pretty much knew everybody.
How would you, describe the vibe of the league right now, knowing that you're going into Christmas, that's the league's, biggest day, but there are so many names and stars and the entire team is just kind of piecemeal right now. What does that feel like as a player?
Next man up. Like I said before, we got to keep doing what we're doing. We professionals. We signed up for this. We knew, what to expect. When this whole COVID thing, came about, and we talked about it at the beginning of the season and everything. It's a chance that we get it, and if we don't, we just keep going, keep playing. But we can't use it as an excuse. We all professionals. We all, on the team for a reason. So we just got to go out there and play.
Did you get a chance to talk to Shimmy at all?
Yeah.
Did you remind him about your 13 rebounds?
No, I ain't talked too much trash talk this time, but it was good seeing all those guys. Shimmy, obviously, just being here in Dallas with him, for a few years, and then being over there in Milwaukee for 3 years. It was good seeing all those guys. This is my first time playing against them in a regular season, so it was good just to catch up with a few of them.
All right. Thanks so much, Sterling.
All right. Thank you.
All right, folks. No practice tomorrow.